pricing the inherited property, negotiating offers, and selling an inherited property. Determining the appropriate listing price for a property in a living trust or probate is a huge decision. You may be influenced by various factors, including any existing mortgage, outstanding debts, things like that, but those really don't apply when selling an inherited property. What does apply is the condition of the inherited property and the current state of the real estate market. To help you in making a truly informed choice and maximize the value of the inherited property during negotiations with potential buyers, consider the following tips and resources. 1. Assess the financial obligations. Begin by evaluating any outstanding mortgage or debts associated with the inherited property. Understanding these financial factors will help you determine what to expect when selling an inherited property and the ultimate proceeds for the estate. Whenever I meet with a seller, I have an estimated seller proceeds document that we go through. It has all of the closing cost fees associated with the sale. So it'll list all the expenses and the approximate net amount that the estate would actually earn if the property was to sell for a particular price. Next, you want to consider the inherited property's condition. When determining the listing price for a property in a living trust or an inherited home in probate, it's important to consider its current condition. If the property has deferred maintenance and needs repairs or renovations, it's essential to factor in those costs when setting the price. On the other hand, if the house is well maintained or has desirable features, you may have the opportunity to ask a higher price. By taking into account the property's condition, you can ensure that the listing price aligns with its overall value and attract potential buyers who appreciate its potential and existing appeal. This approach will help you navigate the selling process more effectively and increase the chances of what you want achieving a successful sale. Number 3 is to research the real estate market, especially the comparable properties within a short distance from the inherited property. Stay informed about the local real estate market trends. Look for recently sold properties in the area that are similar to your inherited property to gauge the competitive pricing range. This information will provide valuable insights into realistic market expectations and reasonable pricing for selling an inherited property. Next is you want to consult with real estate professionals. Seek guidance from experienced real estate agents who can provide a comprehensive assessment of the property's value. Their expertise and knowledge of the local market will help you set a competitive listing price. Number 5, utilize online resources. Take advantage of online tools and resources that offer home valuation estimates based on various data points. These can provide a general understanding of the property's worth, although it's essential to supplement this information with professional advice for a more accurate assessment. Pricing an inherited property to sell is one of the biggest decisions as personal representative that you'll make, and it hinges on many factors, such as if there's an existing mortgage, other remaining debts, as well as the condition of the current real estate market. The following tips and resources will help you determine the best listing price for your inherited property and negotiate with buyers to get the most, meaning the net proceeds, out of the property. If this is good information and you're finding value in it, please hit that like button, subscribe, and if you want to be notified of my upcoming videos, go ahead and hit that bell button. And thank you for doing that. Next, we'll talk about what to expect and some tips to consider when negotiating the sale of your inherited property. Oh, and welcome back to my channel. I'm KimWard. My team and I have been successfully helping families with settling inherited property for 2 decades. If you're getting value from this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel for notification of our weekly videos. Now, this is what to expect and some tips to consider when negotiating the sale of your inherited property. Realistic pricing. While it's common to base the listing price on recent comparable sales, market conditions can affect the offers you receive. In a buyer's market, offers may be lower than what your asking price is. A skilled real estate professional who can advocate for you and the estate and has strong negotiation skills is crucial in determining the final selling price. Number 7, setting a reasonable listing price. Aim to list the inherited property at a realistic price. Overpricing may deter potential buyers, while a more reasonable price can attract interest. Sometimes setting a lower listing price strategically can generate multiple offers and lead to a bidding war, my favorite thing, ultimately resulting in a higher sale price. Number 8, understanding the property's value. Both buyers and sellers have different perspectives on value. As the seller of the inherited property, it's important not to settle for less than what the property is worth. Negotiations often involve counteroffers, allowing both parties to find a middle ground between their initial positions. Number 9, carefully consider concessions. Potential buyers may request various concessions such as a lower selling price, assistance with closing costs, or repair funds as a credit from the seller through escrow. Evaluate each request and decide which concessions you are willing to make and which ones are non-negotiable. And number 10, evaluate multiple offers. Unless you receive a full price offer or even an offer above list price in a hot seller's market, it's advisable to wait a few days to see if there are other interested buyers. We recently helped Linda with a home in a trust, and she did receive, from the open house that we held, she received an above list price offer. And she was thrilled with what the offer was. And the buyer was very qualified to get the loan. And so she accepted an offer probably 2 days after we had our open house. And that turned out to be a sold property at substantially above her initial list price. Now that's an unusual case, but it is a case that sometimes these things happen. In most cases, buyers tend to make initial offers below the listing price and their actual budget. Take your time, evaluate offers, and consider counter offers that align with your expectations. On to number 11. Prepare for negotiations. Educate yourself on common negotiation tactics used by buyers and determine your boundaries and areas where you are not willing to compromise and areas where you are willing to compromise. Being well informed and having clear expectations will empower you to make informed choices and confidently navigate the negotiation process. By keeping these tips in mind, you can approach the negotiation process with a calm and informed mindset, ensuring that you make well-considered decisions that are aligning with your goals and protecting you and your interests throughout the sale of your inherited property. Now that you have an idea on how to price, part 2 is all about preparing the inherited property for sale. And you just need to click on the link in the description box. And please, again, like, comment, and subscribe so that the YouTube shares this content with others that need it. Thanks for watching.